Hi YouTube, it's me, ShutterBug, and today I'm doing the cosplay tag. Yeah, that was weird, but I'm still doing the cosplay tag, so here we go. Number 1, what made me start cosplaying? Well, when I was younger, I really loved Halloween. I still really love Halloween, but one year, and I don't know how old I was, I saw these people dressed up as a character from a show I really loved called Sailor Moon. It was a Sailor Jupiter and a Sailor Mars, I believe. Their mom made their costumes, and I thought they were freaking awesome because I've always wanted to dress up as Sailor Venus. Even though I didn't know what cosplay was, I wanted to dress up as Sailor Venus. And I still haven't done that yet. I have plans for it, I just haven't done it yet. So, but that's when I'm like, oh, I want to dress up as these characters. So I guess that's what got me into cosplaying. The second question is, what is my favorite cosplay and why? Now, if we're talking about other people's cosplays, because I'm not sure if we are, then I would have to say, no, I don't have any idea, because there's so many different cosplays that are amazing. Like Sandman that I Heard Exploding did, or so many I just can't even say. There's just a lot. But if we're talking about my own cosplays, I would have to say it's between two. I would either have to say The Little Mermaid because I made the script myself and she's always been one of my favorite characters. Eric was my first love. Eric or Tuxedo Mask, but one of the two was my first love. And my other favorite would have to be Gumi Megpoi from Vocaloid because I randomly got the wig for cheap. I'm not even kidding, and it's lasted me this long and I love it, and I've cosplayed Gumi more than anybody else. She's my go-to if I need something, so Ariel and Gumi. Question number 3 is, what cosplay has been the most time consuming? Considering I don't really make my own cosplays, I occasionally make little props for them. I just tend to Goodwill a lot of it, or I have bought one cosplay, which was Lizzie from Black Butler. But the most time consuming one was either Rarity, because I did make the horn and I did make the necklace for that, and I made the ears. So that was a bit time consuming, but it only took a couple days. I would have to say the most infuriating time consuming one, which took one night and I was like a long time with me actually working on it in one sitting, was Ariel with the skirt. The skirt was annoying and I tried it like 6 different ways. It didn't turn out exactly as I'd hoped it would, but it turned out, yeah, people like it. I like it. I don't love it. People are liking it, which is good. So that was the most time consuming, and I think I just mumbled on for a minute rambling. Sorry guys, not editing this out. Number 4 was, what is my worst cosplay experience? And to be honest, I really don't have any problems with people making fun of me or anything bad really happening to me. I guess the worst would be when I was traveling, on the day I was traveling to Comic-Con 2014, so it was this year, and I was wearing my Ariel dress and just traveling in an Ariel dress. It's a ball gown. I can put the picture here. But it's a ball gown and it was hard to move in, and we got into a taxi, and then we also were going on a ferry boat to get to the convention, so it was horrible. But once I actually got there and sat down, it was fine. I mean, at least I wasn't like my friend who was in stilettos cosplaying as Irene Adler from Sherlock, because I don't think I could do that. Question number 5 was, what is my best cosplay moment? And it actually is between 2. The first one being at AkiCon 2011. I hadn't seen my friend since I was in 5th or 6th grade, and this was like 5 or 6 years later. I'm not even kidding. And she looks at me and she's like, oh my gosh, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and we picked up exactly where we left off as friends, and it's like those years never even passed, and I still talk to her to this day. But between 2011 and 2012, which I did go to AkiCon 2012, we lost contact. So seeing her at 2012 was also amazing, and I did not expect her to be there. She didn't tell me she was going to be there, and then we got back in contact and we stayed in contact. And then, as well at AkiCon 2012, there was also me getting to see I Heart Exploding in person, face to face, because we'd been Facebooking that whole first year of us being friends, and it was actually really cool just to meet her and be like, oh, she's not just a person in my computer screen. yeah, those would be two of my most awesome moments. Question number 6 was, have I ever dyed my hair for a cosplay? And I haven't. I think it could damage my hair, and with 32 wigs, I don't really see the need, and I know how to buy wigs cheap. So, no, really, not need really. But I have dyed my hair like 3 times, 2 of which being bright red like Ariel's, because I really do love her hair color. So, I've dyed my hair red for that reason. And that's about it. Number 7 is, would I ever consider not doing cosplay anymore? No, I wouldn't. I mean, I might put cosplay on hold for a while, considering I have school, I have work, and the lack of money I have. So, I mean, I would consider putting it on hold, which I have a couple of times, because I don't have, I mean, I have what I have, and I'll use that for my page, but nothing new will be made sometimes, and that kind of sucks. But I love cosplaying so much, I wouldn't consider leaving it, because I've made so many friends, and because it is a part of who I am. And I don't want to throw away a part of who I am, so I'm just gonna stay who I am and cosplay. Hope that answers the question. Question number 8. Who are the cosplayers I admire most, or 5 of them? I kind of dread this question because there's so many. I guess I have to start with number 1, being I Heart Exploding, because she is just amazing. She's a fantastic person, and she's been really supportive of me, even though I have some lame cosplays, but everybody starts somewhere and she sees that, and she's pretty amazing. Number 2, I'd probably have to say Riku Grape, because I've been watching, she was like the first major cosplay page I was following. She had like 4,000 likes at the time. I thought that was pretty cool, and she cosplays as some really cool characters. I know she does Alois Trancy, she's Lux from League of Legends. I don't even know League of Legends, okay? I've had people who are obsessed with League of Legends, but I've seen Lux, and Lux is amazing. Number 3 would have to be Ellie Ebert. She does a lot of Sailor Moon cosplay, and she's a really nice person, and she's actually agreed to be in one of my videos coming. My camera keeps stopping, so I'm just gonna continue where I left off. Ellie Ebert said she would be more than happy to be in one of my videos coming out in September, and hopefully that goes as planned. And she's just a sweetie pie. There's another cosplayer I'm not allowed to say the name of because I worked with her, and she's amazing. She cosplayed from Cats, and I can't say her name sadly. But if anybody who knows her is watching this, I think she's a badass. I think she's a very strong woman. I think she's awesome. I forgot one. I was also gonna say Cthulhu Ferret, who did make this tag, so I think she's a strong cosplayer as well, like a strong woman, and she's a very good cosplayer, so yep, I like those 5 cosplayers a lot. And I can't wait to see more from them. And actually, I follow so many cosplayers, it's not funny, so it was really hard to decide a top 5. Number 9 is, what series do I love to cosplay most from? Or it's my favorite series to cosplay from. I would have to say Vocaloid. I have done Gumi more times than I can count. I just posted a cosplay of Luca on my page, and it was from Just Be Friends, so it's white dress, pink hair. That is gonna be a pain in the wig is still sitting on my table, and it's gonna be a pain in the ass to comb out. So I'm dreading that, but Vocaloid has so many different characters and so many different looks that I could do anything with it. As opposed to Sailor Moon, you have to stay within the range of what they would wear, but so many people contribute to Vocaloid, so there's so many different styles of it that I could do Vocaloid forever. Number 10, and the last one, what is my dream cosplay? I have a couple of dream cosplays. They're actually, all my dream cosplays are in my thing on Facebook. They're in a folder called Dream Cosplays or something like that. And I can just think of my top 3, which I'm doing next year as long as money stays good for me. So, Sailor Venus, as I already said I have plans for, I do, and I'm gonna hopefully premiere her next year. Sailor Ariel, a cross between Sailor Scout and The Little Mermaid. Can't wait for that one, I'm so excited. I got the idea from Glitzy Geek Girl Cosplay, and it's gonna be fun. And the third one is Bloom from Winx Club, and I've been wanting to do this one since I was really young. I know it sounds kind of childish, but why the heck not? I'm gonna do it anyway. I can't wait. And that was the cosplay tag. Share it around with your friends. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna tag a few people to be in this, or to do this, because you know what? I want it to be shared around. I tag Courttoon. I don't know if she will ever see this, but I want to tag her. I want to tag Riku Grape. I don't know if she'll ever see this, but I want to tag her as well. I want to tag I Heart Exploding, who will probably see this, and she already has plans to do it, but I'm gonna tag her anyway. And I tag any of my friends from my cosplay group in my hometown. Go for it, go wild. And anyone who really wants to do it, go ahead, do it. It's gonna be fun. And remember you guys, every step you take is a step closer to your dreams. So start walking. See you soon.